Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to cut and sew a simple dress. I will fold into 2 and I will fold again to give me into 4. I will leave allowance for zip on the back. I measure 2 inches for zip allowance on the back. 2 inches. And I'll bring this way. This is the front, this is the back, this is the white chalk, and I place this one on top. After folding into 2 and I place this one on top, I will remove 5 inches from the tape. I'll measure 10 inches. This is the bust. I remove 5 inches. From here to here is 10 inches. From here to here is 5 inches. That means from this place to this place is 5 inches. Half length is 17 inches plus 1 inch to sew. Bust is 44 inches. Divided by 4 is 11 inches. I will leave the remaining one to sew, which is 12.5 inches here. Waist is 42 inches. Divided by 4 is 10.5 inches, which is here. I will also leave the remaining one because I'm going to add that and plus to sew the side. I will measure upper bust 7.5 inches. Then I will mark this way like this. This is the armhole. I'm going to sew extra material here. This 5 inches. I'm going to sew extra material to complete the armhole. From the center, I will mark 4.5 inches. This is where I will sew that on. I will bring this way and sew that here. So I'm going to cut the lining exactly the way I cut this one. This is the one I will sew on the upper bust. The measurement I have here is 5 inches and I'm going to cut 12 inches. This 2. So it will come this way. I'm going to cut the sleeve now. The reason why I'm going to upload the sleeve separately from the dress is because I don't want the video to be too long. For the down part of the dress, I'm going to cut a fishtail. I fold into 2. I will measure 2 inches for zip. 2 inches. The length is 45 inches. I will remove half length. Half length is 17 inches. I will remove it from the tape here, half length. Then I will place 17 inches from here down to measure the full length of the dress. I remove 17 inches. This is the tape, 17 inches. I will measure full length is 60 inches. This 60 inches. Then I add 1.5 inch to hem the bottom. Waist is 42 inches. Divided by 4 is 10.5 inches. This is 10.5 inches. I will add 2.5 inches for that and for sewing the side. I measure from waist down 11 inches. This is the hip. Hip is 46 inches. Divided by 4 is 11.5 inches. This is 11.5 inches plus 1.5 inch to sew. From waist, I will measure to knee 22 inches. Knee is 44 inches. Divided by 4 is 11 inches. This is 11 inches. Then I will add 1 inch to sew. Bottom is 21 inches. From here to this place is 21 inches. Remember, I removed 2 inches for zip allowance. I will mark from here this 21 inches like a bucket or a fish shape up to the knee where I measure 44 inches. I measure this way. You can use ruler if you have one. Let me mark very well so you can see the way it is, like this. I will cut here this way. On the bottom here, I will measure 2 inches. I will trim from here this way. I will cut like this. Then after cutting this one, I will cut the front just exactly like this. The only difference is the zip allowance. I will place the front on top this place where I mark and cut exactly the same way I cut this one. This is the front. I will fold it into 2. This is for zip. I remove for zip from here. This is for zip. I will measure 4.5 inches here for that, the back and the front. So I will sew this on top. I'm done sewing that. I'm going to cut the neck this way, just like this. Just curve like this. Then I will bring it like this and sew the way I cut. Before I do that, I will place this one. And I will fold into 2 this way. I will place inside like this. Like this, and I will sew this on top. I will do the same on this side. When I'm done doing that, I will sew on the back. I will sew that. I sew the back with the lining. You can see the way it is. And I sew that. I will do the same here. I will sew that this inch. I'm done sewing. This is how it looks like. I will sew sleeve here. For the down parts, I will go and sew this side and this side also with the back. I will measure from here to here 5 inches. I will measure from here to here 5 inches. After sewing the lining, there's the front. I sewed the lining already for the front and I add that. And for the back, I will sew the 2. I'm going to add zip on the back. I will leave about 10 inches. I'm not sewing this place. Then I will start the sewing from here up to this place. Nail. This place is open. Then I will sew this one here. for zip, and I sew from here, this place to this place. Then I have 25 inches on this open, 25 inches. I will sew this. I will sew here, then it will come this way. I'll continue and sew this side here to come like this. I'm going to join the down parts, that's the front. Before I join the two sides, I will first join the down parts to the upper parts. I will join together like this, then it will come like this. I will do the same on the back. I'm done joining the waist. Fold into two this way and iron the center up to the bottom. This is where I iron the center. This is the neck. I'm going to sew from the center here all the way down. I will do the same on the back. I will fold like this and fold into two. The measurement I have here is 5 inches. 5 inches by the length of this dress. I will start from here. I will measure 1 inch from here, and I will measure 1 inch from here before I start to sew like this. After sewing all the way down, I will bring this way and stitch on top the same way I started. I will do the same on the back. This is the first sewing. And I will trim the remaining one. Next thing to do now is to bring this way and stitch on top up to here. The back, I will sew zip on this place, this open space. So what I will do is to sew from the bottom. I will sew from here up to where I'm going to end the zip. I will sew up to this place. So I will bring this one this way. This is the zip allowance. I fold inside like that. Then I will sew on top until here up to this place. Then I will continue the sewing this way. After sewing, this one will fall on top and cover as if there is no zip on the back. I'm done sewing the zip on the back. I will measure bust, waist and hip. I will sew this way, all the way down, just like the way the cotton is. After you take the measurement all the way down, then I will hem the bottom. I'm done sewing the two sides. I'm going to fix the sleeve. This is the armhole. I will place inside. This is the armpit area, and this is the armpit area. I will place it inside like this and place it together in. So I will sew round. I will use the remaining one to make pleat on the shoulder. I will do the same on this side. I'm done sewing, guys. Finish sewing the sleeve. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you are new, please subscribe and remember the notification bell. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video.